is going on YouTube? Name's Frankie here, student for Stock Hours and from NOR. Bringing you live another trade here. This time we were trading Netflix. Just to give you a little background here, we were coming back from a 3-day weekend because of Labor Day. Labor Day was Monday. As of today, when you guys see this video, it would have been 2 days prior of this trade happening, but we were looking at the Netflix 600 level, with our entry being the all-time high at 598.76 here. Made a pre-market high of 597.61, and at least I was looking to get into that before that high, into that 600 level, just because of the momentum and volume Netflix had the week before of the run-up it was making. Other than that, in the video you are going to hear Nor. He did end up taking the Tesla train and signaling that to the Discord group. On the other hand, I wanted to take Netflix just because I'm way more comfortable with trading Netflix than I am Tesla. But you don't hear me talk through the video. You're going to hear Nor for sure start yelling a bit. I am going to include his link to his live trade. He made over $48,000 on the trade, so that's going to be in the description for you guys to check out too. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and start this video for you guys and let you guys see.
Order filled.
Okay, we're at 741 here. I'm in. Oh my god, are you kidding me, guys? Can I get a bingo from someone at least? Sheesh. Oh my god, Netflix is out of here. Oh,
Order
shit.
cancelled.
Whoever watches Netflix, this thing is out of here.
Order partially filled.
Oh
Order
my god,
cancelled.
Tesla's going.
Order
Yeah,
filled.
Tesla, there we go. I'm all over this. I'm still in. Let's go. Up 20,000.
Alright, so there's live trade for you guys, 1 minute long, for you guys to see that trade. You can see as I was able to capture the trade, I was able to catch my buy-in right at the beginning of the video, just for you guys to see that I bought in. And you hear Nor in the background. He signaled Tesla maybe like a few seconds later than when I bought in on Netflix. So I'm just gonna go over the trade for you guys, what I could have done better, what I did well on, and so on. So what level did I get in on at Netflix? So previous, during pre-market, it made not all-time high, but it made a pre-market high at 597.61. All-time high was a point away. It was 598.76, so roughly a point away from all-time high. My goal for this trade was to ride the momentum and that carried Netflix all last week. I played Netflix probably 2 to 3 days last week, just because of the momentum it had. It broke out of a 2 to 3 year channel or consolidation it was in. It was just struggling, trying to break out. So eventually it broke out. I took advantage of it. And then on this live trade that you guys are seeing, I really took advantage of the trade. Not to the max, but I definitely took advantage of it. So that's the reason why. Another reason why I got in at this level was because I saw level 2 was skipping levels, and to me that indicates that, hey, like, buyers are really strong here. They're pushing out the sellers. So to me that indicates buyers are stronger here than the sellers. Tape was also speeding up a lot. I saw green batches of order come in. The tape, or I guess time and sales, for any of you people who are new, it's going to be this is the tape, as most people call it. It's where you see all like the live feed of every single share order purchased and coming through. So you'll see all the real live orders come through of people buying and people selling. And so I saw a bunch of green batches of order, meaning I saw a bunch of buy orders come in, and they were big buy orders. So normally you want to see roughly 3-figure, 4-figure orders come through, 1,000 orders plus, 500 orders plus. That's what I was looking for, and I did see that. So that was my reason on the early entry before it made that before it broke that pre-market high at 597.61. What contracts did I get during this trade and how many? I did get the 600 calls for this trade, little out the money, but close enough for me to, as soon as it hits that 600 level or as soon as it breaks it, I'm going to get that premium flip. Obviously, I didn't get that because I did sell early, despite my plan being different, but I did get 10 contracts of the 600 calls. My average buy-in, you probably saw it down here in the corner, you can see it right here, is I bought 10 contracts at 615. So that's roughly like 6K that I used on the trade to make 1,500. And my sell was, if you saw in the video, I sold limit, and it ended up selling 9 of my contracts that I had for 778, and then there was one contract left that didn't end up getting sold, and so I had to readjust my contracts. You guys saw in the video up here where my position had 1, and so I had to quickly change my arm size or my default size up here all the way down to 1 contract and sell that separately. And that ended up selling like at 708 because I just market sold it. I just wanted out of the trade at that point. But the percent in risk to reward trade that I was looking for, I was looking for a 1 to 2. So I was willing to lose 1,000 to make 2,000 on this trade. To me, that's a good risk to reward ratio. That's something I'm comfortable with. And like I said, I made 20% on the trade. Was really happy with it. Definitely a bunch of room of an improvement that I could have had during this trade. Do I consider this a really good trade? Not one of my best trades, despite how much I made. I could care less on how much I made. I was pretty upset after the trade because before market open at 9:30, I did have 20 contracts loaded up for this trade, believe it or not, and I was looking at Snow, I believe. I think we were looking at Snow as well this morning, and let me see here. Yeah, we were looking at Snow. We were looking at the 310 level, and then I ended up just going with Netflix over Snow and Tesla. And so I had 20 contracts loaded up. I was ready. I was like, I'm ready to take this big trade. And this is something where I've taken a 10K position size maybe once or twice before. Second time didn't go so well. The first time went really well, but I still wasn't really used to the size of that kind of size of capital during a trade. And so last second I was like, I'm just gonna dim down my contracts to 10 and be comfortable with that. And obviously you always want to be comfortable in your trade. You want to go in with an amount you're comfortable with. But for me, for this situation, for a big trade like this that we had planned all through Labor Day weekend, all 3 days waiting for these trades to happen, this was the one trade where I should have taken the risk and size up on this. So that's something I'm disappointed in. I didn't go in with the amount size I was going to go in with. And with this trade, I was looking for a 1 to 4. You saw how much the contracts were moving on this trade. I was instantly up $500, and then all of a sudden, when it breaks that all-time high at 598, I was instantly up like 1,200, and then it just kept going on from there. One of the things I definitely could have done better was, like I said, you heard me talk about how I didn't follow my plan all the way through this. I was planning to hold through the 600 break, so I wanted Netflix to break the 600 level, and then that's when I was going to sell. But in my head, I was honestly not used to seeing those kind of numbers at all on my P&L. You'll see down, up here on my unrealized P&L. I just saw instantly 1,500, and I was like, whoa, these contracts are moving. And then I saw like 18 or 1,900 on there. And then that's when like my emotions kind of started kicking in. I was like, should I just sell this? I was like, I've never been this much up before. I shouldn't let, and then I was like thinking I shouldn't let my emotions control this trade. And then part of me was just happy at that point. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take profit. I did have a really risky entry following the pre-market, getting in before the pre-market high. I have a really good average, but I told myself I'm just gonna sell this. One thing you do want to make sure when you're trading is you don't want to let your emotions get in the way, and that's something that I did do during this trade. You didn't hear me at all. You didn't hear me talk, but I was seeking all of this while taking this trade. I definitely think my emotions are there, just with this kind of, with the size that I was in, and then the trade that was happening, which was Netflix. And then just to throw, I'm not using this as an excuse, but just to hear in the background here Nora yell all over Tesla, I had to focus way harder on this trade to make sure everything was going well. I was reading level 2, the tape orders, and all of that good stuff. Definitely room for improvement on this trade. Not one of my best, even though some of you may think this was a good trade. To me, I am kind of disappointed that I could have done way better on this trade. So, and that's something I try to aim for in any trade. It's anything you new traders or anybody wanting to trade should do is green trade, red trade, or if you end up break even, journal that, look into it, look into what was the market doing while you're in a trade. Why did you get in the trade? What made you get in the trade? Was it the size that was scaring you? Were emotions in play? Market sentiment, like I was saying. All these things all take accountability in any trade you take, and it's something I journal every day in my own personal journal. My journals are here in front of me. I write down my trade ideas in my journal, but then I write why I got in and all that good stuff on an Excel sheet on my Google Drive. But journaling is something I definitely recommend for anybody who wants to trade and take it to the next level. And personally, for me, I've been able to see my flaws, my faults, and then what I do well on during these trades and be able to execute better on. So definitely recommend journaling for anybody who is new. So, but other than that, that is the trade right there. Short, sweet, and simple, all within 2 minutes of market open. But super good trade. Everyone was waiting for this trade. A lot of room for improvement. But other than that, that is the Netflix trade. I hope you guys did enjoy that little review I did there for that trade. But other than that, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment to the channel for more educational content from the Stock Hours community. But other than that, have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace.